So we go from the tears of Zeus to the bird cawing outside of my window to Strand. Good morning again, everybody. Welcome to the Strand build. Let me just get right into it. I like this build a lot. It's kind of my Strand baby build. Here's all the specifics for if you want to really replicate this. Here's what I'm rocking. For all this little specific stuff, here's that. There you go. Let me focus on the swarmers real quick. So, swarmers. Destroying a tangle spawns a threadling, and your threadlings unravel targets that they damage. Simple explanation, already really good. I should really masterwork that real quick. 2 useless weapons that I'm not going to talk about because they're just here for show. Monte Carlo is our main focus for all of this. So, pretty much everybody knows Monte Carlo, but for the newbies and the uninitiated, Monte Carlo method, dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee with each ability kill. As far as I'm aware, the amount of energy that it gives you per hit with your Monte Carlo, the amount of energy it returns to your melee is based off of how much damage you're doing. So if you want to get that weapon stat up, like if you want to boost this weapon stat really high, get your damage up super duper high, go for it. Oh, and circular logic is here because I have a role with Demolitionist, which grenade energy. You'll see why in a second. So the main focus of the build. Main focus of the build is Broodweaver. So Needle Storm because it's the only thing you have on Warlock. Healing Rift, Strafe Glide, Arcane Needle, and Threadling Grenade. Keep in mind that this is a Threadling based build. We have Weaver's Call, so activating your class ability weaves 3 Threadlings and deploys the rest that you have perched. And dealing damage and defeating targets generates perched Threadlings, so even more Threadlings. Weavewalk is the big one, because Weavewalk is the single instance on Warlock in which you are able to get all 5 fragment slots here unlocked. So that's kind of huge for this whole thing. So Weavewalk has quite a ability addition. I have to press X. I don't know what button it is for you guys. For me, it's X. Dodge while airborne to consume your melee energy and enter the weave, gaining damage resistance from combatants and players. Reactivate your air dodge or cast your rift to exit the weave, generating woven mail for you and nearby allies. While in the weave, your melee energy is drained and you generate perched threadlings over time. And from what I've noticed, this generates 5 Threadlings, so your max amount of Threadlings, per 1 charge of Arcane Needle. And thankfully with Arcane Needle, you have 2 additional charges, so 3 in total. So you always have backup, but you never use this melee. It all goes towards Weavewalk. So for the fragments, jeez, I need to wake up today. So for the fragments, oh my fucking god. So, for the fragments, we have Thread of Generation, which is dealing damage, generates grenade energy. Pretty nice considering Monte Carlo generates melee. Thread of Rebirth, Strand Weapon Final Blows have a chance to create a Threadling, which doesn't help a whole bunch. I could honestly replace it, but that does help with my machine gun, which is Strand. Thread of Fury, damaging targets with a tangle grants melee energy, which is nice because tangles happen anytime you kill someone with any sort of strand debuff, and untangling counts as a strand debuff. Reminder that my boots cause threadlings to just untangle people naturally when they damage them. Thread of Evolution, my threadlings travel further and deal additional damage. And Thread of Transmutation. While you have Woven Mail, Weapon Final Blows create a tangle. So it's a lot of making tangles, it's a lot of doing that. Obviously, this is my Thread Baby build. It is entirely worked around more and more threadlings. So many threadlings, in fact, that in a lot of cases, I have too many. This season's artifact helps with this a lot. We have Threadling Proliferation, so dealing strand weapon damage has the chance to spawn a Threadling. Defeating a strand debuff target increases this chance. Pack Tactics. Dealing damage with Threadlings increases Threadling damage. At maximum stacks, they stun unstops. Picking up an elemental pickup matching your subclass element or picking up a tangle while you have a Strand super equipped, grants energy to your least charged ability. So just picking up a Tangle gives me that energy for whatever I am missing. While you have Woven Mail, your melee recharges faster and deals increased damage. So, considering I get Woven Mail for just being in Weave Walk, that basically means I never run out of melee. And then Tangled Web. Creating a tangle by defeating a Strand debuff target suspends nearby combatants, which is another Strand debuff. So this season seems to really favor Strand. Anyways, so I feel like it all kind of makes sense. It's all very simple stuff. And this is my favorite build because while the Swarmers and the Monte Carlo are very simple, it actually ends up being a lot of thinking because of Weave Walk. And by the way, that damage resistance from Weave Walk, I've been told is 90%, and it definitely feels like 90%. So that is, I mean, it's really good. Come on, put me in, coach. I want to show the people my Strand babies. And just this whole build. Check it out. Immediately come in, Weave Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of it, and we're out of here. So, I have 5 perched threadlings on me right now. What does that mean? Well, threadlings will stay perched until I go ahead and damage something. So let's say I damage this guy. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Where'd he go? There we go. So as I damage things, threadlings will pop out. I can't see anything because of all the goddamn ice. So threadlings will pop out and they'll do damage. Obviously contributing to pack tactics, which makes them deal lots more damage. Check this out. Yeah, that's primarily from my threadlings. You bastard, you stole my fucking Tangle. Yeah, unfortunately with this build, other people are kind of the bane of your existence because they get in the way. They take your Tangles, they take your Tangles, and they get in the way of your grenades, because the grenade is a projectile, and it blows apart the second it impacts something, you know? Oh yeah, and the Rift, really good, because you just cast all your babies out. You just say, go into the world and murder. Is that guy named BBLs for men? That's BBLs for men. I can get behind that. Probably, yeah. Man, we're like 5 minutes in. This has not been a long game at all. It's awesome. The fuck? Oh, this is that new Canty speeder you get for getting to level 30. I'm pretty sure. Hmm. 90% damage reduction. Very helpful on the enemies that deal an obscene amount of damage for no reason. God damn it, he's immune because his shoulder pads aren't busted? I forgot about that. No, I remember that being a thing. Oh, fuck yeah. That was cool as hell. Come on, die. Die faster. Alright. Well, we're already at tier 3. Screeb? Oh, yeah. Modifier for today is Screebs. I don't like it. The build actually requires so much thinking. I don't have much to talk about, but... I guess I should... I really should start kind of overviewing. So in this kind of setting, with all these people around, this strand build helps a lot, because... I mean, because of the increasing damage from pack tactics, your threadlings, they do a lot of damage in the end. They do, like, significant damage. Oh, texture bug. But yeah, they do very significant damage. And I think it's mostly helpful around wave 3. Because these guys have a lot of health for some reason. Like, they just have a ridiculous amount of health. Ah, damn. It's not letting me pick up any treats again. Doink. Huh? Okay. And the servers are not happy to be alive today. Boink. But yeah, surprisingly good ad clear. Boss damage is kind of middle ground. It's not super fantastic. That might just be because these bosses are jacked up to be worked with, like, multiple people on. I could really use something like a pulse rifle. Oh wait, I should put my BXR in this build. That'd be really good, because I have a thing on here that is, and it's part of the artifact for the season, but whenever someone is strand or stasis debuffed, they take more solar damage. I should really have thought of that. Is it gonna... Okay, game is like... Dude, the game servers are having a moment right now. Alright, all 8 of my babies, go. How much of that damage was me? Because that was crazy. Go with creation. I'm going to modify it for me a little bit. So as long as I perform well, I get a B+, which means I get 420. Okay, immediately come in with a weave walk.
You're on your own.
Not so. The Guardian has heavy weapons and plenty of grenades.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Monte Carlo on its own does a lot of damage. So, taking out enemies is pretty easy. Which is good for when you're out of melee stuff. Which is very rarely. I mean, look, I already have this back. Go ahead and put that out there. So I do believe that I have already gone further in a shorter amount of time than with most other builds that I have on hand. So, wait, I could kill him right now. Yes. I don't know how that created a tangle. That definitely should not have. Okay. Threadlings out, come down here. Oh, and nice thing is, the threadlings know not to go out when you're just breaking constructs. So things like this, stasis crystals, your bike, all that stuff doesn't cause the threadlings to come out. Okay. Threadlings, come out here, and then go down here, and wait for it, kaboom. They're all fucking dead. Okay. Alright, calm down. Jeez. I bet I can make a break for it. Yep. Oh, I totally can. Here, check this shit out. Just come in here. God damn it, I need that though. Okay, we're good. Might have multi-tool. It's a 408. God damn it. Not a fan of the infinite spawning. I feel like that is a serious problem with this mission. For me on a lot of things is just the amount of constant ad clearing I gotta do because of this guy. Like, he just stays here and has all his little buddies spawn in. But hey, one super pop and we're all good. So, can I complain? Yeah, I probably still can. I can find a way. Okay. Bet with enough threadlings, I can just take this guy out instantly. So, allow me. Or they could all hit his shield. That also can happen. Not a big fan of that happening. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, come here, come here. That was actually one of the more intense battles on creation that I've ever had, surprisingly. I think it's because when perch threadlings go out, they don't have a destination. Like, they're supposed to attack the thing that you're damaging, but they don't really do that. They just kind of attack whatever is nearby. So a lot of problems came with that and the infinite enemy generation, and just it kind of put a damper on things. But overall, once I actually got them in, it did really good damage, and you guys saw that. Because most of my damage came from first phase super, second phase threadlings. It was like all threadlings. I think this build's really good. I think it works better in a group setting. Unfortunately, it's not part of the featured gear, so it won't work in an avant-garde thing. So anyways, once again, I hope that gives you guys a good metric of how this build works, its damage, its effectiveness, especially on Grandmaster level, because that's what I'm running right now. Hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, night. I probably already said that. And have a good living room floor nap with your dog. Alright, well, that's all for today. Love you guys. Bye-bye.